Hey everybody, it's Glenn back in this video with a review of an action figure I won as part of a job lot on eBay. It's 2006's X-Men Classics ULTIMATE SABRETOOth with interchangeable hands. Looking at the packaging back, these two bottom rows represent the first two series of X-Men Classics, which you should be able to track down pretty easily for not too much on eBay and the like. All that is, except for Phoenix, who was never officially released. A few samples of her were produced though. I've seen pictures and videos of one of those samples, and she is exactly the same as the Marvel Legends Phoenix, except her hair was rendered in a translucent plastic, making it look more like flame. And then this top row here represents the third and final series of X-Men Classics. So we got Colossus, Ultimate Nightcrawler, Iceman, Extreme, X-Men Rogue, Avalanche, and Sabretooth as we have here. By the time that series rolled around, the momentum of X-Men Classics had begun to fade away, meaning that series never got great distribution, making many of these figures in that series now hard to find and pretty pricey to track down. That said, of this series on the secondary market, Ultimate Sabretooth is likely to set you back the least, and the Bobby Drake variant of Iceman will set you back the most. That could go for hundreds. Here he is out of packaging, and this represents Sabretooth as he initially appeared in the Ultimate Comics. And the Ultimate Comics was devised to offer a clean slate, a launch pad for new readers to jump in who might otherwise be intimidated by the decades of convoluted continuity of the regular Marvel universe. Yet maybe it's just to my eyes, but looking at the action figure, the inspiration for it goes beyond Marvel. Am I the only one seeing Rambo here, with the combat pants alluding to his military background, and then his jacket fashioned from animal skin and fur as if he's been roaming the country living off the land. And then of course the headband, which would only be more obvious if I painted it red. Now taking an even closer look, and the head sculpt is what you would expect from a Sabretooth action figure. He looks like the kind of arsehole that would rip you to shreds. However, I don't really like the ears. They're sculpted as part of the hair. They never really look connected to the head, which isn't helped by the flesh paint, which is an entirely different colour to the face. And that is emblematic of this action figure, as you can see when you compare his arms and chest. And you don't have to be that eagle-eyed to have noticed the big ugly button sticking out of his back. We'll get to that, but first let's take a look at his claws. In the Ultimate Comics, Sabretooth, like Wolverine, has adamantium claws, but to one-up Wolverine, Sabretooth actually has 4 of them. Back to that big ugly button, and it operates the action feature. We wind Sabretooth's arm, and then press the button on the back for claw slashing action. Now I'm not sure if that's the greatest action feature to justify the big ugly button, especially when it's flesh coloured, looking like some weird tumour protruding through the back of his jacket. For when his claws aren't extended, and for when Ultimate Comic writers forget he even has them, which happened, we have these interchangeable hands here. These swap in and out quite easily. There. Packaging proudly trumpets superposable 32 points of articulation, so let's put that to the test. Now looking at articulation, his head rotates side to side. It looks down a decent amount, but not so much up. At the shoulder, his arm rotates. It also moves up and down, and we get the same articulation on this shoulder, which has the claw slashing action. Sounds like it's gonna break, but it still articulates just fine. There's upper arm rotation. There's a double jointed elbow. Then where the hands interchange, there's rotation, plus both sets of hands are hinged to move down and up. Plus this set have hinged fingers as well, so you can pose him in more of a clenched fist. There is no waist rotation. There is an ab crunch, which moves this far forwards and then this far back. At the hips, his legs move out to the side and then back in. They move to the front a decent amount. And to the back, there's upper leg rotation, double jointed knee, then there's rotation at the top of the boot. His ankles, it's hinged, moving backwards and forwards. Then there is a slight pivot to the ankle, plus his toes are articulated. Here is Ultimate Sabretooth in a side-by-side comparison with who else but Ultimate Wolverine from Hasbro's Marvel Legends Blob series. If I'm honest, neither is the best representation of their respective characters, but between these two, if I had to pick one, I'm siding with Ultimate Sabretooth. Anyway, you guys let me know your opinions in the comments below. As ever, please help me out by giving this video a big thumbs up. Also remember to share and subscribe. Click this video for the previous episode of Confessions of an Ebayaholic. Alternatively, check out the description beneath this video for links to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Click those links and connect with me there too. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.